What's going on, patriots, all the rest of you bastards out there? I'm going to try recording this again. Tried to do it a couple of times, but I keep running over my deadgum time limit. So I'm going to try to shorten it up a bit here. All right, National Level Exercise 2010. Definitely a lot more concerned about this one than I was over NLE09. NLE09 was basically just streamlining unit cohesion, interdepartmental or interagency cooperation and stuff like that. And of course adding in the whole foreign troops and agency aspects of things. Going after critical infrastructure and stuff like that. It was a big drill based upon civil unrest and stuff like that. Nothing broke out, thankfully. Of course, we all seem concerned for it because it seems like anytime they tried to run a big drill, then something kind of happens. Got a good track record of that. Hey, we got the FBI head counterterrorism chief in Oklahoma City, running drills for the whole week leading up to that building getting blown up. We had drills running on September the 11th. NORAD was, basically told to stand down because there was a drill running. Drills were going on, and, well, we see what happened. The rest is history. NLE09, they were running drills, but, of course, I just told you what basically those drills were about, and, of course, that particular drill, everything was wide open, and on the website, on FEMA's homepage, you typed in FLE09, and the big, the top page would actually be the FEMA, their page. Now, this particular exercise is dealing with 2 or more improvised nuclear devices, the exact terminology from the documents. Of course, this is centered in and around Las Vegas. 2 or more going off near simultaneously with no warnings. And as a matter of fact, here's a couple of dates. I got some dates off the document too. April 22nd, May 8th through the 9th, May 22nd, June 18th, June 20th, June 27th, and late July into early August. Those are some dates that were actually listed in the calendar there. Don't know if you want to mark them on the calendar and just, if you want to have your all your grab and go stuff pretty handy on those dates. If you don't always keep it pretty handy, anyway, it'd probably be a good bet to keep your gear handy there. Getting to what makes me more concerned about this than NLE09 is the fact that they're trying to keep this damn thing secret. Those documents got posted, and a couple individuals got their britches in a wad over at FEMA and started demanding that these documents be taken down. So if you get a hold of these documents, I don't know how much longer they'll be on the internet, go ahead and get them, download them, save them, print them out. That way you have physical copies of it, and hey, things happen. Hey, you got some paperwork there that could be either incriminating or what have you. Should at least show a paper trail if something happened, saying, hey, they were doing a drill on this date. Look right here. This is exactly what they were drilling for. So, this particular exercise, what exactly that they're doing during this drill, like I said, Oklahoma City, they were doing a drill. Joe Stack flew his plane in the IRS building. Guess what? They were having a drill across the street. All your first responders and everything were right across the street. Didn't take them no time to respond to it. 9/11, running the fucking drill. So you should definitely see this correlation of drills and events and things just so coincidentally happen during those drills and events. And of course, I don't believe in coincidences. To me, everything happens by design. According to whose design, it's always left open to debate. But anyway, those are some dates. And couple that with all the demonization that's been going on. If you're watching this video, then I'm pretty sure you're very well aware of all the different demonizations that's been going on. The head of the FBI, Mueller, whatever his name is, has come out and said that domestic terrorism, talking about I guess you and me and every other citizen is as big a threat as Al Qaeda, if not bigger. Clinton, did that interview with that CNN deputy dude. I mean, you actually look at the interview and dissect the words and the terminology that he's using and exactly what he's saying, you can get a whole lot out of that. And this whole nuclear disarmament thing, I mean, the IRS, there's one good thing our government is damn good at, and that's keeping track of who owes them money. I mean, you get SWAT teamed over owing them, 2 nickels or 2 pennies. Yet we have incidences like we had not too long ago where an M203 comes up missing. Well, how many times do we have weapon systems and whatnot and stuff like that just come up missing? Yet these countries that are going on ahead and disarming, dismantling, and giving up their uranium stockpiles, all their nuclear stockpiles, and guess what? A lot of that's coming here. So, I mean, just presents plenty of opportunities for some of that material needed to make that big bang coming up missing and ending up in a neighborhood near you and going off in a pretty spectacular way. Now, one of the places specifically mentioned in this drill was Las Vegas, Nevada. One thing that would be very interesting to see is if there is a kind of a surge or uptake in insurance policies being taken out, or if there's been an increase in the value of the insurance policies being taken out, much like happened pre 9/11, Silverstein and the World Trade Center complex. The whole insurance thing that happened there, bought way more than enough insurance than the place was worth, and man, magically right after he does that, the rest is history. That's definitely something to take, definitely something to actually look at. Also, I don't know how credible this is because hadn't had any face-to-face conversations with this fella, and the only reason that I even bring it up is because this conversation, none of the things I'm talking about in this video was brought up in conversation with this particular individual that actually worked with FEMA. Just kind of offhandedly said it'd be a good idea to have some potassium iodine. Well, what do we use potassium iodine for, people? And also said something about somewhere in the neighborhood of May 20th, something was supposed to happen in Israel, and whatever happened there would have to happen here first. Now, as far as I'm concerned, that's just hearsay. I mean, like I said, don't even know this guy personally, just come up in a conversation, and for all I know, he could just be full of BS, just making shit up, but at the same time, it just coincidentally, and I don't believe in those, coincides with all this other information that we're getting, or that I've gotten, and, like this document that's come out. So, I mean, as you people can see, I definitely have a huge elevated level of concern over this compared to what I had in NLE 09. Hopefully, God willing, nothing will happen. It'll just be another drill, come and go. We all look like we're a bunch of paranoid, schizophrenic, dumbasses, just waiting for the world to blow up and come to an end and all that good stuff. Hopefully that's what happens. Nothing. And as a side note, last minute I got here, Got word that our state defense forces there are people trying to federalize our state defense forces. In Mississippi, it's called the Mississippi State Guard, which is basically a auxiliary of the National Guard that is not federalized, that cannot be deployed outside the state of Mississippi. It's not the Mississippi Army National Guard, it's the Mississippi State Guard. Their prime purpose is disaster relief, stuff like that, within the bounds of within the bounds of the state of Mississippi. And now there are people trying to federalize those. Now I could probably go in a whole video just into that. I just thought it'd be interesting. There's 38 state defense forces out there, and if you got one, they're trying to federalize those. So anyway, y'all have a good one.